Alright, welcome back to Resident Evil 2 Remake, Part 8. So we gotta do one little traversal thing before we do puzzle time. What's the easiest to do here? So again, one of these things could be kind of tough to slide by. We just don't want to miss out on stuff and forget things, so back up here. And then to unlock this thing, we needed a flyer. Where is it? So this is the puzzle right here. So S, Z, and F. And just magnum ammo, so more rounds. And not a difficult run back at all. Easily missable though, so just want to go ahead and show that before we continue on. Ammo looks pretty good. I wouldn't suggest making any right now because the boss encounters in Resident Evil, they usually give you enough ammo to deal with it as long as you kind of do it perfectly in their eyes. So if you're stuck in that moment of you have no ammo to fight a boss, they're going to give you just enough rounds to, pass the boss, but at the same time your gameplay should probably improve a little bit if you're struggling that much, because you don't want to rely on just the items inside the arena just to take care of them. You kind of want to go in there with extra stuff just for more survivability, and you can make a little bit more mistakes here and there. And I would take an extra healing item because you're going to get one from the arena as it is. But I would just take an extra one because sometimes boss fights can be a little bullshit. And we got a puzzle here. So, pretty sure the rook and the knight are on the same wall, and the bishop and the queen aren't next to each other. The queen and the rook were opposite each other too. Okay, so the rook and the knight are on the same wall. Then we look. So the knight already has a picture there. That's your key. And then you got to figure out where the rest of them go. Okay. And the queen and the rook were opposite. So we got our pawns here. So clearly, the queen and the rook won't be on that. And then you got the bishop next to the rook, or the knight. I think that's what it said. Oh, no. And then you got the queen was across the rook. And then these ones, you just have one left. bishop and the queen aren't next to each other. Okay. Should mean the bishop would go over here, and the king should fit right here.
Okay, almost there, Ada.
And an important note here is that doing this for the speed run, you'll have to like remember which way they go, but honestly, just pause, look it up, and then just put them in this so you save yourself a lot of time instead of going back and forth reading the note. In scenario B, it does change a little bit, so you'll have to relearn that as well. But I think scenario A for Leon and Claire are both the same. It's just B changes things up a bit. And you can leave the pawns in there, or you can just take them out and hoard them, you know. If you just kind of want memorabilia. It won't close the door or nothing. And a few defensive items, one heal, and then at least 2 weapons. I wouldn't take the Magnum here. Okay, then once you're happy with the sewers, if you're missing anything, it's because you didn't check the corners and the garbage piles. And you were probably running away from those G adults is what they're called. So that could be kind of frustrating, but it'll just be bullets and stuff like that that you really missed. I would pick up all the herbs that it's given to you right now. Lock the door. Combine the two. So basically what happens here is you go towards this, touch this, it won't open.
Damn it. Need the power on first.
And then jump in here, grab this guy. Combine it. If you're at caution, you can stay at caution for now. You probably will go to danger though in this part because this is kind of difficult. I've never not been hit by this thing, so I'm not really sure about the pathing. But turn on the power. I don't remember the sequences at all. So 1, 2, and 4, I guess. And then this is when shit gets real stupid. You go for the door, and now you're gonna get attacked. And I kind of like do this little side-to-side thing, so I'm not sure if this is the right way to do it, but there's really nothing else I can do. Maybe I'm getting lucky, I don't know. All right, so a really cool thing I learned here is just to kind of like pick this corner and then run right through him.
It's still alive?
So that's a nice little skip underneath his arm so you don't have to run in the little fire room with him.
Let's hope that's the last of them.
It's a bit of a gimmick fight here. Don't really need to use any unnecessary ammo. Flashbangs work great for this scenario if you kept any. And if you need to, go and dump some stuff before you go ahead and go in there. Probably don't need a grenade anymore. And just make a save. So basically the healing item that they gave you for the fight, because they were saying this is going to be pretty difficult, and it was. Power's on. Turn it on.
Come on. Ada! Ada, where are you?
Over here!
Ada! I was getting worried there for a sec.
I can't get it out.
I don't know if I should,
Just do it. I can't walk like this.
Okay. It's gonna hurt. Hold on.
can do it myself.
Just relax, okay? So, what do we do now?
Get yourself out of here. While you still can.
I'm not just gonna leave you. Not like this.
You don't understand. The situation's worse than I thought.
You're not getting rid of me that easy. You protected me. Now it's my turn.
Didn't realize we were keeping score.
Grab my shoulder.
Don't push it, rookie.
Okay, just trying to help. What's your step?
You want to help? We have to get to the nest.
Nest?
Umbrella's lab, right beneath us. Net let it slip. That's where the virus samples are. You up for this?
Think I could fit it in my schedule.
Come on. We got work to do.
Yes, ma'am.
Alright, so we rescued Ada.
The cable car will take us down to Nest.
Now it's slow walk time.
My wristband's our ticket to ride.
Nice. Where'd you get that?
Borrowed it. Anyway, we're almost there. Damn leg.
Let me carry you.
No, that only make me feel worse. How's the shoulder?
Worse than it looks.
What a pair. Both got one foot in the grave. That should take us where we need to go.
And I think the game is incredible for this because I think Ada makes a mention to go ahead and clear anything up you need to before you go, because you won't be coming back. So if there's any point on the map that might seem red and you forgot something, then it's probably worth your time to go there and collect it. So I think in terms of, like, I know it's kind of late to say, but we had ended up with, like, basically those 4 wooden boards and then, like, an extra one, so 5 total. Definitely the first one you come across, you do want to put next to the dark room, because you just don't want zombies spilling out, like, in this hallway, and then just kind of mess up your safety area. Probably this little side room right here. So once you go through reception, you got that corridor. We found like the sliced jaw dude. Probably one right here and one right here. So you don't have to worry about the run back through this area. Definitely these two. I didn't see any zombies pouring out from here, so that was kind of lucky, I guess. But yeah, I would block this. And then that would leave you just with one. And I think in scenario B, you want to block these ones because you're going to make a lot of use of this corridor. Just in scenario B alone. So I think my brain went to scenario B rather than what scenario A was. That's how you should use the wooden boards. I think, like I said, she'll...
One-way ride.
Yeah, there we go.
So be prepared, Leon.
So one-way ride, be prepared. Anything that you don't find now, you will not be able to come back here again. So you should, up to this point, have the Matilda with the muzzle brake, the extension clip, and the stock, which I have not put on my weapon. And for the shotgun, you should have the barrel attachment and the buttstock attachment. For the Magnum, the Lightning Hawk, you should have its barrel and the red dot sight. And then that's all the weapons from Scenario 1, along with the flamethrower, so you make sure you grab that. I don't even think you can leave that place without grabbing it, so I don't think it's missable at all. And then once you're feeling good, you got all your puzzles and everything else is completed, then go ahead and just make your way to the next stage.
This tram is bound for Nest. Do not exit until the final destination.
You know what I was thinking? I can't wait for the FBI to raid Umbrella headquarters and take those bastards to justice.
I agree, but to be clear, you're not working in official capacity. This is a federal case. Once we get the G-Virus, I'm back on my own.
See what department it was?
Hey, Leon. Trust me?
Is that ours?
Trust me?
Is that ours?
Honestly, if I
Between
didn't, I'd
Shelton
be dead.
and Fountain Boulevard.
I thought I might need your help,
Uh-oh.
and I was right. If you can secure the G-Virus, I can make sure what happened in Raccoon City never happens again.
Ada, you said it yourself. It's a federal case. I don't
Leon,
have the authority.
look at me. I'm a liability now. If I'm gonna finish this case, you're the last hope I've got.
I'm not just gonna leave you here. What if you're attacked? What if you need help?
I'll be fine. Don't worry about me. I gotta see this through. And I want to see you again. I got plenty to live for, trust me.
Now, arriving at Nest.
Go. Please, we don't have much time. You're gonna need this.
Okay.
Leon. Counting on you.
I know.
Right. A little moment with Leon and Ada for you fans out there. So you're going to need the wristband pretty much full time here, so don't take it off ever.
For your safety, stand clear until the doors are fully open. For your safety, stand clear until the doors are fully open. For your safety, stand clear until the doors are open. Welcome to Nest. Enjoy your visit.
Couple things you want to do here.
I wonder where the G-Virus is.
Nap room log. You can read all that. I'm not going to read that. Everybody gets little. ID wristbands. This research facility uses the latest security technology in order to ensure employee safety and efficient business practices. In order to enter and exit the facility and to operate certain equipment, employees must use an ID wristband. There are 3 levels of access: visitor, general staff, and senior staff. Authentication is granted based on electronic chip inside the wristband. The wristband access level can be changed by simply inserting a different electronic chip. Visitor wristbands can be given to the family members of employees. Please inquire at reception for further details. Cool. Save room box. Go to the security room now. Pick up some rounds. And then get the map. So this area is really short. Just a couple of dangers here and there, and a little bit of puzzles actually. So not as confusing as the original game was, I would have to say. I think it's done a lot better here.
Authorized staff only beyond this point. Guests must refrain from entering.
Then you can already tell the game's kind of pushing us in one direction. So we got to go through all this. Alright, so G2 Birkin is done. We have a bunch of equipment still. And like through most of the game, I mean, if you don't have to be as stingy as this, but I'm just showing the game does give enough so that you don't have to stress out about making too many things. So I think I only used like 6 gunpowders in total, just to kind of like plus up for some sections of the game that I know were kind of difficult to deal with. But leaving all this stuff, I mean, you got magnum ammo, you can combine this to make shotgun, make this into handgun, and then just kind of start preparing for the end game. And we got a whole bunch of defensive items still remaining. So yeah, we're looking pretty good on what we need here. Then I'll let you know when to bring out the flamethrower, because that's coming up soon as well. So no more police station and no more sewers. We are now stuck here at this lab facility. So next part, we'll go ahead and take on the nest. And I'm sure it'll probably be about a 2 or 3-parter because there are some pretty lengthy sections here. And then eventually finish Scenario A for Leon. So thanks for watching, and see you next time.